Andrew, obviously, probably the story of the day was 10 of the first 11 goals to Carlton. What was behind the poor start?
Look, unfortunately, we just didn't turn up. When you lose contests by minus 20, too many fumbles, too many cough-ups, too many missed tackles, and Carlton's ability to get inside to outside was just elite. Quarter one, it is their strength. We saw it in Adelaide at round 5 and we planned really hard for it, but unfortunately we didn't get it done. And I think they put 7-4 on the scoreboard in quarter one and we were on the back foot.
You were pretty strong in your words at quarter time on TV. Was that the first time you've given a big spray at quarter time? Was that what you did, or handle that?
No, it's not even about giving a big spray. So, the job of a coach, you actually got to. You can give a spray, that's fine, but you've got to give solutions or method to how you fix things. So, we sort of spent some time talking about that and understanding that effort. We can't accept that anymore. Like we can't put in quarters like that. I don't think we've done it for, I'm going to say 10 weeks now or whatever it's been. It's been a good chunk of time, and we just spoke about it as a group that there's a level you have to be able to compete at, and we weren't quite there in quarter one.
Oscar Allen obviously came off late. Do you have an injury update? We're not quite sure. What's hurt?
Yeah, so we think it's not bad. We think it's not too bad. So we're still going to work through the details exactly, but we're hopeful that it's not serious.
There's a bit of mixed reports. Was it a calf or a hammy? Are you sure which?
No, I'm not exactly sure. It's not a calf or a hammy, I don't think. I'm not exactly sure. It might be plantar fascia. Is that right, Belly? Or plantaris, right. So that's what we think at the moment, but we'll still work through the details and get a report early in the week and let you guys know.
It looked like... Do you know what happened? Because it seems just so off the ball and we didn't even see a replay. I don't think it even captured it.
Yeah, look, I didn't say replay. I think it's always concerning when someone goes down like that off the ball, but no, I don't know the exact details of it. Obviously saw him come off, and then our medical team just briefly said that we've avoided all the worst case scenarios and we'll work through what's next.
How much of a relief is that, knowing that a lot of the worst case scenarios probably look unlikely?
Oh, it's significant, because I think when you see a player go down, no contact off the ball like that, you think the worst. I think there's been a couple of cases of that this year, so fortunately he's avoided that.
Have you spoken to him about it since he's come on?
Yep, yeah, I saw him in the rooms just then.
And what's he like in his spirits? I mean, obviously, he's had such a lengthy injury battle, but he's really found some form lately.
Yeah, like he's okay. He was. Well, everyone that gets injured is a bit emotional, and that's just normal. And we lost a game of footy, but he's okay.
Harry Edwards as well at the shoulder, and then did he hurt his hammy late as well?
Yeah, potentially. So he didn't come back on there late in the quarter. I thought he competed. It's a super effort, that spoil there where potentially he's hurt himself. So we'll go away and get scans and see where they are.
Tom McCarthy's debut 31 touches exceed expectations?
Look, yes, but in a way, no. He was exceptional. I thought that was a really impressive game. But to be fair, everything we've seen of Tom is that. Just unbelievably calm. Nothing flusters him. Clean with the ball. Works hard. Real shining light for us today.
Just back on the first quarter, Andrew, and the response after that. Do you feel like you got a response from what you worked through at quarter time?
Oh, there's no question. I think we were minus 20 quarter one and we were plus 12 for the rest of the game in contest. So we improved, which is good. You always want to be able to respond and be able to fix things mid-game. It was looking pretty ugly there. So that's a good piece for the players to show some grit and some leadership and adapt to the game. And funnily enough, a different phase of the game got away from us at times with Carlton's uncontested marks at different periods. But in the contest we improved.
They seemed to get through with handballs quite a lot in that first quarter. Did you do something to shut that down, or do you feel like Carlton went a different way?
So I think they did get through handballs, but I think I'll look back at the tape closer, but my gut feel was we had a chance on all of their chains, whether it was we had a fumble or we collapsed our numbers or whether we missed a tackle. I think we fueled it a bit, but credit to them, they were super strong. I think you see the first centre bounce of the game, they broke two tackles on us in the first centre bounce, and that sort of set up the first quarter. But we just need to be able to compete harder.
You sent a lot of guys back in that first quarter. Oscar Allen went back. You obviously have Matt back, but was it more, not so much to save the game, but just to slow that momentum that they had in that opening term?
Yeah, I think different stages will do that. This game's all about trying to curb momentum at different stages, and lots of teams do it. And we tried it a couple of times. I think we scored a goal at one stage and flipped out of it. But we've got a couple of levers we can pull when things are looking like that.
You've got the bye now. Players obviously and yourselves hopefully get a bit of a break. What are you looking for though when you come back for this second half of the season?
Yeah, so we've had a huge chunk of work that we've put in now. So we've been working really hard on our game. I know the results aren't going our way, but we're making some inroads on where we want to get to. So we'll have a chance to get some energy back, recoup some energy over the next 4 days. AFL season is grueling. It's really hard. It's week in, week out. But we just spoke to the players about when we come back on Friday, we're still on the same path. We need to get better. We need to keep improving. And it's going to take all of us. There's a lot of work we need to do to get to where we need to get to and want to get to. And it will be a weight of numbers thing. So encourage everyone to enjoy their breaks, do what they like, but come back to work on Friday with the mindset we've had, which is to improve.
Andrew, how do you get Tim Kelly more involved in the game? He's not having the greatest year. He spoke pre-season about his love of the game and how that's sort of waning. How do you find that spark?
Yeah, it's like Tim's part of a few of our older players probably going through that as well. It's he's an important player to us, and we need to be able to help him and support him to find his best role. So we've moved him forward at the moment, and there's a little bit of some ball use that can help him, but yeah, we've got to help Tim to try and get back to his best footy because he's an important player for us when he plays his best.
Harley Reid today, what did you make of his efforts?
I thought Harley was really strong. I actually thought Harley competed. He was probably one of our only players competing in quarter one. I thought he showed great fight, was damaging, was clean with the ball, had some really good moments, and I thought he played well.
How have you seen his fitness levels progress? Obviously, the disrupted pre-season, it seems like now they're getting up to a pretty good level.
Yeah, I think week by week Harley's getting fitter and understanding how hard AFL midfielder is full time, and he's doing a lot of work during the week to keep improving that. He's working really hard, Harley, so it's a credit to him, but for the work he's putting in, and I think you're seeing week by week him improve his fitness base.
You subbed out Jaden Hunt, only had 2 touches, has had a bit of a mixed season as well. How have you sort of seen where he's going, and in the second half of the year does he have to try and lift that level again? Yeah,
I think so. We just made the decision. We had Clay Hall there. Conditions suited Clay in a lot of ways, and Clay's been in really good form in the waffle, so we made the call to do that. Look, Hunty, he's been playing his role really well for our team. He didn't have a great impact on the game tonight, as I'm sure he'd be the first to admit, but he's a senior player and we need to keep him improving and him helping us improve.
And Bo Allen, second full game for his career. What did you make of it? Running straight lines and put a contest up?
Yeah, I thought we had some younger players step up. I thought Bo showed some good signs that he's going to continue to improve at AFL level. I thought Dewar showed some really good signs throughout the night. Clearly Tom McCarthy was a standout. So there were some good signs from some of our younger players. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Andrew.